President Obama is really a very tough political guy.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I think it's easy to forget that because of Barack Obama's great smile and easygoing personality, it's easy for a lot of people not to notice, especially a lot of independent voters, not to notice who Barack Obama really is. And who he really is an old-fashioned, at times downright nasty Chicago politician who gives hypocrisy and cynicism a bad name. And Bill, I don't come on this show and routinely berate the President of the United States. But here's a man who invites Paul Ryan to sit in the front row as he delivers his budget speech and practically calls Ryan, and by extension other Republicans, un-American. He implies, thinly veiled, that Ryan and the other Republicans care more about millionaires and billionaires who don't want to pay their fair share, as they like to put it, than they do about old people or even children with cancer. This is the same Barack Obama who said that the partisanship and pettiness and immaturity has to stop because it's poisoned politics for too long. This is the same Barack Obama who said we can disagree without challenging each other's patriotism. This is the same Barack Obama who said, I will listen to you, especially when we disagree. Look, Bill, I'm not saying Barack Obama has a monopoly on hypocrisy. There are plenty of politicians on the left and on the right who speak out of both sides of their mouth. But Barack Obama sold us. He sold himself to the American people as somebody who was different and better. He's not different. He's not better. He made a great first impression, but you could only make a first impression once, and his act is getting a little old.
Okay, but in this issue of cutting government spending as opposed to keeping the entitlement in place, don't you have to, if you want to win the entitlement argument, demonize the opposition as being heartless, as throwing in with the corrupt corporations and rich people and not caring about the old lady down the street or the kids in school who are going to get their school lunches cut? You almost have to make that argument personal to win the debate in the face of a $14 trillion debt.
If you're going to do that and make it personal, then don't tell me that we poisoned the well of politics for too long, and don't tell me that we have to get beyond all this stuff. If you're going to be an old-time Chicago politician, don't tell me all this other stuff. Barack Obama is running on the George Bernard Shaw School of Philosophy. If you rob Peter, any government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always count on the support of Paul. And since there are more Pauls in this country than there are Peters, Barack Obama may be on to something. But you know what? I think even Paul is getting tired of this act.